Hey, it's Big Ed. So here's the deal. I did a really long, detailed video about my favorite plugins of 2021 and then went to edit it, and the cameras, I did 2 cameras. It was all messed up. The sync, the glare on the screen for the plugins, it was a disaster. So fortunately, in the middle of the video, I decided to run down my quick list. If you have any questions about those quick lists, anything I list, put it, ask below, and I'll go into more detail if you wish, or I'll do a more detailed video. As it was, it ran like pretty close to an hour, and I just couldn't salvage it in the edit. Forgive me, but at least I was smart enough to run down all of them in a quick list and at least tell you what my favorites were. I hope you get something out of it. And thanks for watching. My next video will be my favorite guitar pedals of 2021, and I'll post that next week. That video's in good shape, so I shouldn't have any problems with that one. All right, thanks. My short list of the best plugins of 2021. The Kelvin Saturation plugin from Tone Projects, amazing. The Overstayer Saturator from Softtube, incredible. The Silver Reverb from Aquarius Audio, it's free. The Root 1 Sub-Harmonic Enhancer from Leapwing for drums and bass and anything you want low on without blowing it out. It's very great. The PSP Saturator. I would also recommend the PSP multi-band compressor that came out, I think it was the end of 2020, but man, I used that on everything in 2021. But the PSP Saturator definitely came out in 2021. The Pulsar P42 Saturator plugin, the Transformer Saturator plugin from Pulsar Modular, the Unisum Mastering Compressor from Tone Projects. Tone Projects was on fire this year, as was Minimal Audio. The Eventide Split EQ, game changer, ridiculous game changer. Yeah, it's complicated, or it seems complicated, but it's not. It'll transform your mixes, especially on drums and guitars. It's just amazing. I mean, you'll be able to save mixes with that bloody thing. All right. The Rezo by masteringthemix.com. It takes out all the nasty resonances in your instrument, and you can control the dynamics of how much or how little that does. That's my number 1 plugin of 2021. It was freaking amazing. The Silca compressor, my by far number 1 favorite plugin compressor of all time from House of Kush. Finally sounds as close to an analog compressor as possible. The Rift, which is a multi-level distortion filter device from Minimal Audio. And again, Minimal Audio will give away a free sample pack every month if you're just on their mailing list. I mean, they're great. I use them. They're great. It's a great company. The Waves Retro Lo-Fi, it actually works. It works fast, and it's a great little plugin, $30. And finally, the Claro from Sonnox. Sonnox finally came out with for lack of a better term, a FabFilter Q3 type EQ. Sonnox, to me, has always been the gold standard for EQ, like the Oxford filters and EQ. Amazing mastering quality EQs. The Claro is their new, simpler, but very crisp, clean, and tasty EQ that works very much like the FabFilter, except sounds better. Trust me on this. I've had I know the FabFilter's cool. I love all their products, but I've had a big problem with the sound of their EQs. I just don't like them. The Claro by Sonix should be your next EQ. If you only had to have one EQ, that's the one. So that was my quick list of favorite plugins of 2021. I highly encourage you to check out other videos or go to the websites of these companies and check out the plugins in question, because they really did make my 2021 much easier as an engineer, mixer, and mastering engineer. It was a good year. It was a good year for plugins. My job got easier. So hopefully they make your job easier too. All right? See you in the next video.